that Tesla killer Chinese automaker that is ceasing operations, sold about 8,000 vehicles in 2023, and Lucid, in comparison, sold 6,001 vehicles in 2023. So yeah, when do you think Lucid is going to be finished? When will the Saudis say enough is enough? Lucid's earnings are about to come out. I'm going to review these briefly tomorrow. Tesla just sent out a new email. Our newest Model 3 comes equipped with a new blind spot indicator light. I actually forgot to test it when I was test driving the Model 3. I didn't, I changed my lanes a few times and there was a vehicle one time in my blind spot. Maybe that feature was turned off. I know you can turn it off. And I like this part. The red light will appear solid, blinking or blinking rapidly, depending on how close your Model 3 is to the object in question. Even though Gary criticizes Tesla quite a bit, he says, I see too much value in Tesla stock at $194. His Tesla stock price target is $290. So he's not selling here, even though many retail investors are telling him to sell every single day, but he's not selling. Gary says, my wife and I used to get death threats at our home from investors tired of seeing Philip Morris stock go down every day as it lost market share. This is from decades ago. Finally, Philip Morris cut the price by 20% and the stock dropped 26% in a single day. And I went from being an annoying rookie analyst to the top-rated tobacco analyst on the street overnight. A year later, Philip Morris stock had recovered all it had lost and restored pricing discipline in the industry. I didn't know Gary had such crazy stories. Stephen Mark Ryan started a poll. How low will Tesla stock go in 2024? Well, I would like a big buying opportunity, so I would hope for about $100. I would be really surprised if it went under $100, but many people think that it has already bottomed. Keep in mind, I think Stephen Mark Ryan is mostly followed just by bulls. In other words, to me, this would suggest if it drops below $150, a lot of bulls will probably find ways to buy more Tesla stock, whether that means sell their other stock positions or maybe even get a mortgage or sell their real estate, things like that. I remember Jason, when the stock went down to $100 or somewhere around there, maybe he bought it a little bit over 100, but I remember him saying that he used some form of leverage to buy more Tesla stock, but he later closed his leverage positions when Tesla stock recovered to 160 or 170 or 180 or somewhere around that level. So I think we would see a lot of people doing things like that if Tesla stock dropped a lot. Dylan doesn't share his opinions every single day about Tesla stock, but this one is a pretty strong opinion. Dylan says, this is laughable to me. Can someone explain to me which companies are a better way to gain exposure to the AI theme than Tesla stock? Seriously though, other than Nvidia and Meta, what would they even argue? More importantly, to the 54% of people who said no, Tesla is not a good way to get exposure to AI. That's just basically a response. It's just a laugh. Respectfully, do your homework, say this, and come find me in 2027. I know people don't know much of anything about Tesla AI, but the information is plastered all over the internet if someone really wanted it. This is in response to Morgan Stanley's survey, which I covered yesterday. And I think Omar has a fair point here. Tesla stock is the most undervalued AI play. And the argument he makes for that is that Tesla stock is trading at less than 50% of the all-time high. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, but eventually it always wakes up, he says. All other AI names are pretty much at all-time highs. And that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Thank you so much for watching.